All right, let's welcome our individual champion of LIV Golf UK by JCB, Joaquin Niemann of Torquay GC. Joaquin, well played today, 3 under par round of 68. You finished 17 under for the tournament, winner by 3. This is your 5th individual win of the season. Can you just talk us through your round today and what this week means to you?
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty crazy week, I'll say. There was a lot of different emotions during the week, especially during today. But, you know, I mean, going back to the first day of the tournament, I was the first time working with Diego, my caddy, and to be honest, I was feeling a little bit nervous at the beginning of how everything was going to work. Obviously, it's a new situation, new communication with him. Say the right things that I want to say so he can understand me, and same the other way. So yeah, I mean, I was pretty nervous at the beginning, more than maybe anxious. And yeah, I mean, it worked out pretty well the first 2 days. Obviously, the results were there, which is always nice to see. And then, yeah, I mean, I was feeling a little bit nervous during the night and waking up. I felt like having a big lead. Sometimes I have just bad thinking moments where I just think about messing up, and I don't want to have that thought on my head, but sometimes it just goes through. And yeah, I mean, I was just trying to stay positive, try to calm myself in the morning. I had a nice routine early in my 3 mornings since Friday. So yeah, I mean, I really enjoy being here in the UK and everything that I did during the week.
Talk about that overnight lead. There was a great battle out there at one point with Bubba. I think he had a spell of 8 under through from holes 9 to 14.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I made a nice birdie on number 9. Bubba probably made a bogey on 8. He was probably 7 under that time. I was 16 probably at that time, I think. So I never thought that he was in the picture. I mean, I was actually thinking about whoever was in front, that I think it was Caleb with maybe 10 or 11 under, I'm not sure, but it was around there. I knew Bubba was playing great. He's been playing amazing golf lately, and his game is definitely back in shape. But yeah, he didn't have the best start, which I was in a way glad, but I don't want to see that. But then yeah, I mean, he started doing what he's good at it. Take advantage of his distance, of the shots that he. I mean, that shot on number 10 was unbelievable, and then he did the same on 13. I was actually surprised he didn't went to the green on 12. He had a great shot there, but yeah, I mean, I was feeling really confident, really, in a way, there was not much stress on the round. But yeah, I mean, he started making those moves, started making a big charge, and I was in a way feeling a little bit more uncomfortable with my lead. But yeah, I mean, I felt like we got a good talk with Diego on 14 on the par 3. After I only had a 2-shot lead, I was like, I mean, there is nothing else we can do. We only can control what we're doing. We're gonna keep trying to do and keep doing what we're doing and commit 100% to that. If we win, we win. If not, it was meant to be. So yeah, I mean, that kind of freed me up a little bit, and we're here now, so I'm glad.
Awesome. Let's hand it over to the media.
Congratulations. It's another big paycheck for you. You've earned more than Scotty Scheffler this year. What do you think about that?
It's great.
Do you ever think about the money that's at stake, or do you think about the time?
Yeah, I mean, definitely there's a lot of money in stake, but I mean, I don't play for the money. I feel like whenever I was there on the course, feeling that competition, I feel like sometimes trying to win for me is probably one of the biggest challenge, and that's why I think it kind of became pretty tough during the round today, having Bubba coming on pretty hot. Because I mean, all I want to do is win. I want to be the best on the field, and yeah, I mean, I don't really think about the money when I'm on that situation. I feel like if Baba wouldn't beat me, I would be pretty pissed and not happy. And yeah, and I think money will not change that feeling.
Evan.
Over here, Joaquin, just on your left. John Rahm was just in here a minute ago and said, undoubtedly, you're a top 10 player in the world. Do you feel like that? Do you feel among the very best 10 players in the world now that the rankings, we don't know what to make of them?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like I can, anywhere that I go, if I play my best game, I know I can win. So I think that's the only thing it kind of matters for me is to find that A game more often. But yeah, I mean, I think it is what it is. I love golf. I love competing. I love working for improvement and try to find those improvements. And I feel like every time it's harder and harder to find those small margins. But yeah, I think that's what drives me. And yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward for what's coming for the end of the season.
The changes that you made to the team before this week, was that just a matter of you felt that was best for your game going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every decision that I made is always for the best. I feel like life is every situation that you have is gonna put you into a situation where you either go whether you either go your 100% or not. And I feel like everything that I'm trying to do is to be 100%, is to be a 1% better. So yeah, I mean, I do feel like every decision that I take is always trying to make me a better golfer and a better person. And if it was not the right situation, the right decision is always gonna teach me something, which I'm gonna learn and then get better. So yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah.
5 wins this season is just incredible, and I know that you so badly want to convert that to the majors. Do you feel like the more often you do this, you will eventually sort of break through and get that result you want?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's nothing else to try. I feel like, yeah, it frustrates me a lot to not be playing good at the majors. You know, but I know I'm gonna make it happen. I know I'm gonna figure it out. And yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, this is a game that is really frustrating, and I think we all know that. Sometimes we take it personal, like the game is doing something against us. But I'm always gonna, in the position that I am, I feel like I'm always gonna learn something from every mistake or from every bad results. So yeah, I mean, I'm patient, so I know the results are gonna come on majors, and I'm just gonna wait for them.
Congrats, mate.
Thank you.
A couple from Mike.
Waco, you obviously can't do anything about any world rankings, but you can prove that you're the best player out here. You've got 2 more events in the regular season. Just how much are you thinking about that in terms of your overall stature in a season-long championship as opposed to, individual tournament wins?
I didn't get the question.
Just how much are you thinking about the season-long championship and what that might mean to your career as opposed to winning individual titles?
Yeah, I mean, more than looking back, whenever I get old and look back at my career, I feel like there's not much I could do whenever I get older. I feel like all I'm thinking about is right now. I'm really competitive. I don't want to obviously lose. And I feel like most of the people that are on this tour are the same way. So yeah, I mean, obviously I want to win the season. I think there is a lot of golf to play yet. John is obviously, we know John how good of a player he is, also as Bryson. But yeah, I mean, I think there is not much I can think about it than just worry about what I'm doing, how I can improve, how I can get better, and play my best golf for the next 2 weeks. And I feel like that's all I'm worried about it right now.
And then a win like this, you mentioned the changes earlier in the week. Does that help justify your decisions that you made earlier this week that you have immediate success?
Justify for who? For me or for?
For you, yeah, if in your decision making.
Yeah, I mean, since I took my decision to come here, I don't feel like there is anything to justify. I feel like I just love being here. I love my team. I love being around them. I love doing this for a living. I get to play golf, something that I love doing since I was 5 years old. And yeah, I mean, I don't feel like there is anything else to justify my decision of being here.
But I mean, also the changes earlier in this week. you
Huh?
know? The changes earlier this week, does it help justify your decision to make those changes with your staff?
No, I mean, I'm a believer of a process, and I feel like everything that I'm done with all my team before or now, I don't believe that doing changes. Well, I don't know how to answer this question. Let me start again. I feel like because I played good this week, it doesn't mean that it was because of the decision that I took. I feel like I'm building a character that is, I'm trying to get better every week, and I feel like I don't have to justify any decision that I made. I feel like every decision that I made is the right decision, and I like it going that way than justify myself for something that I do.
One last question. You've won 9 times since joining LIV, 7 times in LIV events and then 2 others. How do you process that success, this 3-year kind of run of all these wins?
I feel like there's always more to seek for. I mean, obviously I won 7 times now, and going back when I joined, if you ask me to be in this position right now, I mean, I'll be looking stars, how we say. But now that I'm in this situation, all I'm thinking about is try to win the season. So I feel like there is always something else that I'm going to be chasing, and I feel like that's the way I am. So, yeah, I feel like I'm always trying to chase something better and better every time.
Thank you.
Do we have any more? Just one here, Lily, please.
Congratulations, Waco. Obviously, last year finished tied second, and then a win this year. What do you like so much about the golf course?
The way they cut the grass, I think. I don't know. I mean, everything is great here. The atmosphere is amazing. People is always cheering in a good way. The setup of the course is pretty fair. There's a lot of blind shots that you gotta commit into those shots. You gotta move it left to right. I said this before. I feel like there's a course where there's nowhere to hide. Even though I feel like today I have a big advantage on my lead, I still needed to hit the golf shot every time, every green, every tee shot. So yeah, it is a course that it really needs you to be there 100%.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks.
Do we have any more? All right, Joaquin, well
All
played
right.
today, and see you in Chicago.
Thank you, guys.